What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. So the St. Louis Cardinals are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Nick Lodolo. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Shearer stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That's inside. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And he deals.
Well, that's it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that's the third out. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're dialed into the show. Austin Hendrick, the next to hit. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And that one hammered. Shearer going back on this one. And that is gone.
Took on the big part of the yard for that.
So 2 on with 2 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Vossler. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-2. Base hit center field. Marte on his horse around third. The throw in, not in time. He scores. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Shearer next up for the Cardinals. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. That's inside.
Let it fly up there, huh?
The wind to kick the 2-0. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Vossler tracks it down for the out. In now for the Reds, Austin Hendrick. The solo homer his first time. And here it comes. Center field. Shearer settles under it. And it's caught for the out. Now a long throw to first. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of... So 2 down. Noel V. Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Here comes the 0-1. This one in the air center field. Shearer in position. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So 1 out, nobody on. And now, Shearer. Swung on, belted. Fraley going back for it. Looking up, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
1 out, base is empty. Here's the Reds catcher, Kurt Casale. Singy, here's an Adam Wainwright nugget. He's faced every team in the majors except the St. Louis Cardinals. In the air, center field. Shearer under this one. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Base is full, 2 gone. Here's Kurt Casale. And Poche ready to work. Now fly ball to right center. Shearer brings it in with a nice running grab. So up next, Shearer. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Diaz, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Left-hand hitter waits. There's a swing and a drive. Fraley raging back towards the wall. Looking up, pulls it in on the warning track.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet guys are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. Well, these guys just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 on base.
Got the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Right. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
My pen way sharper than the sword. Keep it cool, don't make me pull a cord. My lord was in the trap, see the cracks in the decor. Still paint chips dropping on the floor. My lord, God bless ya. Smooth like Drexler, mind state. Train to move for self like Tesla. Crime rate boosted, chicks taking trips, trooping, profiting from them trips to Houston. GD getting every dollar, counting stacks, see that. Get the bouncing like Impalas, had them chat boys all up on your collar. And 25's the new numbers for lows. I holla.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Got the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Right.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". I'm a rider.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
And now, your 2000
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway and getting the start, John Means. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Heading for the plate. The throw to third. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
the catch number 40.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Checks over to first. Back safely. Carlson at third. Shearer at first. One gone. Ground ball right side, could be two. To second, there's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. And up next for St. Louis, Hugh Shearer. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. This one in the air, right field. Meneses under it. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Hugh Shearer. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Here comes a pitch. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch misses way outside. Runner leads away at second. And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And now the lefty. Well struck right field. Meneses going back some more, still going back, pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, Hugh Shearer.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
The pitch. And ball one. Kremer measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Kicks and deals. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He circles the bases, his 7th home run of the season. It's 3-1.
Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing. It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch, today's starting pitcher, Alex Wood. What do you have on him?
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
Batting second.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And that's in there for strike one. Shearer, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. The pitch. And now 1-2.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now the 0-1. And there's a ball.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Next pitch downstairs, 2-1. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Shearer back to work. And that one is in for a strike. Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
To the right side, DeYoung handles. Tosses to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
The third baseman,
Now here is Ramon Urias. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. That's a strike. Strike one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
One down, base is empty. There's a strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zones, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
No, that
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Arenado has this one sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom of the inning. Here is James McCann.
The catcher.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
No outs.
And 1-2.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. It's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jorge Mateo now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Mateo, 27 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
Strike 2.
1 and 2, the count.
Plays at first now.
And the pitch. Got him swinging.
Batting ninth.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Joseph Ortiz. In there, and it's 0-1. Ortiz, in his rookie season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Here we go, guys.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Orioles held in check there, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's going to be Cedric Mullins.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That clips the zone. That's strike one. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Sets him down on strikes. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike three. And stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson. Swings through that. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Out towards right center field. Garcia heads after it. Racing, makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles.
And next for the Orioles, Joey Meneses. In there for strike one.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Bounce to the left side. Arenado to first in time. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. The Y to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And down on strikes. And there's one away.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. That one's in there. And that's strike one.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. Here's a high chopper. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Austin Hayes. And there's a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Good eye right there.
That's the ball.
Next offering is fouled back.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. James McCann in now, swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. And a pitch. McCann, a former All-Star, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hey, no outs here.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 and 2 is the count.
And a pitch. And downstairs. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Slings to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the second baseman, Joseph Ortiz. That one's in there, 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another.
2 down now, 2 down.
A wind and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Orioles held in check there. They trail in this one 11-0. Bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that one in the air, center field.
I got it.
1 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter,
Gunnar Henderson now at the plate.
Henderson.
Strike to end right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia heads after it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away. Joey Meneses, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Got it by him for the K. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
Shearer back to work.
Yeah.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Shearer Into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And out number 1 on the grab. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Now a screamer into the outfield. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Boog. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
Hayes at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Steps off and looks to first. This to center field.
I got it. I got it.
And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the catcher, James McCann.
James McCann getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Started to swing, held up. Urias off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Getting with your best stuff right here, huh? Hey, we got 2.
2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And here it comes. Battling here as he fouls it away. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at-bat. Bottom 9, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Shearer back to work. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a strike in there.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And he chases that one, and one gone.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball, and the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
Here's the second baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1. Yeah.
And a strike.
0-2.
The punch out there, 2 away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boo. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Mullins at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
Here we go, boys.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
14-zip at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Eric Lauer.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Hugh Shearer. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Carlson on at second with 2 down. And that one off the outside edge.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
At the belt and fires. That one missed. Now 3-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Throws to first, and the inning is over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Shearer next up for the Cardinals. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Got him. 2 gone now. And now Shearer. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Foul ball there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Rolled slowly to first. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. That's out to center field. Beavers under it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
So many times that one.
He's 2 outs away. And next is the designated hitter, Shearer. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. A towering home run. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 4-2.
That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball. Well, this was a tightly played game.
Check, is this thing on? I ain't even know if I would rap or just sing on. My swing on, Icarus and increments. Sometimes I put wings on. Every hero ain't a hero till as a theme song. So many tries, but every time it just sing wrong. Saturday, my best man looked at my left hand. I got a ring on. How did we get here? Started with a kiss, then another kiss, then another kiss, then a covered dish with white rice, greens, and chicken. Stuck in it. Now we got a covenant. It's on a bond for life. And all my years this was was the easiest song to write. It's my confession and I just wanna do my thing as I talk about a feeling that cannot be explained, or a love that cannot be contained in a measurement of time. Some say it was a blessing in disguise. Scratch that, girl, you a lesson from the skies. And I thank God for my winnings. That's word to Life Jennings. Finally letting go of the mistakes of my 20s. I admit that I'm not an easy sell, but I'm the PD to your Chiwa tail. Your big boy to tell them pay your people bill. Be for real, swore I wouldn't do it again. My man said that'll change. First time is all about working through your baggage. Second time around, it's all about the baggage claim. Thank your maker, stack your paper with a real one. Major key, clavinet, lead a mother don't read like clarinets. Gorgeous, no wrongs in this love song I wrote for us. Wedding play all day with no chorus. Let's ride. This goes out to you.
Private after parties, red carpets, real Barbies, fish scale Tommy. They reel you in just to hold you back. Don't need your MTV, your press. If it ain't about USD, save your breath. Grew up on EBT.
Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball.